na kasi hindi naman nila kaya buhatin. At saka iwan ka na lang nila. Kasi ang sabi nila, hindi raw nila iwan, pero nung na-enkwentro at namatay yung mga kasama namin, doon ko na nasabi na.
Dalawang batang ito ay naging mga miyembro ng teroristang NPA. Sa murang edad na pagpasok sa New People's Army, ang kanilang kabataan ay tila inagaw na din sa kanilang mga kamay.
Na-realize na namin at experience namin ang hirap at pagod. Kung ako sa inyo, mag-aral na lang at wag na kayong umano. At para sa nandiyan pa sa bundok, bumaba na kayo kasi alam nyo naman yung pagod na naranasan natin, hirap, gutom. Kung gusto nyo na hindi pa maranasan or ayaw nyo pang mamatay, bumaba na kayo or magbalik loob kayo sa gobyerno.
Napakalawak ng saklaw ng batas laban sa pang-aabuso sa kabataan. Noong June 17, 1992, inilabas ang batas Republic Act 7610 na naglalaman ng mga karapatan ng kabataan at mga batas laban sa pang-aabuso sa kanila. Nakatalaga sa Article 10 ng nasabing batas, ang mga kabataan ay dapat may espesyal na pagtrato. Dapat din silang protektahan mula sa anumang anyo ng pagbabanta, pananalakay, pagpapahirap at iba pang malupit at di makataong gawain.
Ang mensahe ko, kung sakaling nagbabalak kayo at naiisip nyo na tama or kailangan nyong pumasok dyan, kung ano man yung problema nyo, hindi solusyon ang revolusyon. Kasi kusang loob nyo lang na masusolusyonan ang problema nyo.
At ang mga bata ay hindi dapat hinihikayat na maging miyembro ng anumang mga armadong grupo. Hindi sila dapat tinahasa sa kagubatan para makipagsagupa, makipaglaban sa pamahalaan.
Ngayon, okay na yung buhay namin, nakapag-aral na ako. At saka marami nang nagbagong buhay na sa amin dahil sa nagbalik loob kami sa gobyerno.
Ang mga kabataan ay dapat na ipinadala sa mga paaralan upang mag-aral, magtapos at magtrabaho para sa kanilang kinabukasan.
Sa umaga, ngiti ko ay masaya. Narinig sa radyo, boses ng katropa mo. Iba't ibang uri ng kwento, mapapakinggan dito. Sa Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao, pati sa buong mundo. Makinig na sa katropa, dito mag-iisa. Makisaya, makibalita, makiawit sa musika. Sabay-sabay at sama-sama tungo sa pagkakaisa. Labas at bida ka dito sa Katropa Radio. Iba tayo.
Ito ang DWDD 1134 kHz Katropa Radio. Iba tayo.
Mga katropa, welcome po sa ating palatuntunan. Ito po ang Balik Loob sa Pagbabago, ang palatuntunan po ng Task Force Balik Loob. At ako po ang inyong lingkod, Belle sa atin. At mga katropa, ngayong araw na ito, mula po dito sa City of Golden Friendship, ang Cagayan de Oro, kasama po natin ang City Mayor, walang iba kundi si Mayor Oscar Moreno. Honorable Oscar Moreno, mga kaibigan, Sir, magandang hapon po. Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you.
At,
Good
sir,
afternoon.
Yes, sir. Kumusta po, sir, ang Cagayan de Oro in terms of supporting the Enhanced Comprehensive Local Integration Program?
Okay naman. Sa awa ng Diyos.
Excuse. Yes, sir.
Incidentally, Cagayan de Oro is the highly urbanized city.
Yes, sir.
of Misamis Oriental and convergence city of Northern Mindanao.
Yes.
So, in the past, may mga insurgents, excuse no,
Yes,
pero
sir.
sawa ng Diyos with the
Sa kasalukuyan.
development,
Oo.
etc. Hindi na masyadong insurgency, although pwedeng, alam mo, hindi mo naman malaman.
Yes,
sino
sir.
it's
That's right.
But Cagayan de Oro is, sa awa ng Diyos, progressive and has been growing at, I would say, phenomenal rate.
Yes, sir.
And ganun din ang Northern Mindanao region,
Yes, sir.
no? And I look at Cagayan de Oro as the flagship, the convergence point of the region.
Okay.
So, in answer to your question,
Yes, sir.
yes, sawa ng
You
Diyos,
support.
okay naman.
Yes, sir. So, you support the ICLIP in
Yes,
terms
yes.
of, paano niyo po ito sinusuportan? Paano niyo pinapakita ang inyong
Ang
suporta?
dami, Bel, no?
Support.
Actually, dahil, ano to yung a deeper analysis at the insurgency,
Yes, sir.
the root causes of the insurgency would lead one to the inescapable,
Yes,
call it conclusion, nandyan yung insurgency because people are unhappy,
Yes.
people are neglected, no?
Yes.
And so sa akin, ang pinaka-solusyon sa insurgency is you bring the government closer to the people and by,
Provide them with the
by
services?
reaching out,
Yes.
etc. No? Nakita ko yan when I was, before I became mayor.
Yes, sir.
I was governor of Misamis Oriental and I came from the eastern side kasi of Misamis Oriental, the town of Balingasag, no?
Oh, I
And you know, yung Balingasag, merong isang barangay dyan called yung isang sityo, barangay is Kibanban. Kibanban is a huge barangay. Isang sityo niyan is called Lantad. Yang Lantad has become very, very known dito sa buong bansa because of many things, no?
Yes, sir.
Pinaka-foremost niyan is Lantad was andyan ang first municipal headquarters of the NPA way
Oh,
back,
I
no, in the
see.
80s.
Okay.
May gobyerno dyan ng NPA talaga,
Totoo,
Bel.
sir.
Oo.
Okay.
And dahil ang Lantad is malayo
Yes,
yan
sir.
from the town.
Oo.
And,
So, parang nagtayo sila ng sarili ng gobyerno
May sariling gobyerno doon. At nag-i-issue sila ng land title.
Yes, sir.
Meron silang merong functional bureaucracy, if you will, no?
Yes.
And Lantad became a battlefield, no?
Okay.
And siguro yung mga na ngayon, mga generals
Yes.
na or yung recently retired
Yes.
would still have some recollection of
Yes.
Lantad, no? Dahil yan it has been the site of a conflict that was quite bloody, you know. Yung from the town madidinig mo yung yung
Mga barilan, mga labanan.
Hindi, yung mga toro-toro.
Okay. Yung operation ng military.
Oo. And
sir.
grabe talaga.
So, anong nangyari doon? So, I mean, paano yun parang natigil?
Yeah.
Paano
When-
na-resolve?
When I became governor in 2004, what happened was, dahil one of the reasons, precisely, I was born in Balingasag, I grew
Yes.
up there, and then I was quite successful in my private sector career. I worked in the big multinationals and so on.
Yes.
No? Pero eventually, after 20 years, I ended up in public service. No?
Yes.
And ang ko talaga was to address the
Needs of
what
the
you
people.
call the societal divide. No?
I see. Okay.
And so doon sa Lantad, ginawa ko yung project na yung gawa ng daan, road
I
opening,
see.
and bigyan ng serbisyo. Together with the other agencies of
Yes, sir.
government. Foremost, ang DAR,
Right.
ang DNR, ang
Oh,
DA,
I see.
kasama lahat.
Yes, sir. So in short, ang inyong naging paraan ay lagyan ng daan. Kasi, di ba, sir,
Yes.
binigyan ninyo ng access ang services,
Yes.
ang government.
Yes.
So parang that actually parang drove away the
Correct.
insurgent.
17 kilometers yan na daan, Bel.
Ah,
And then
okay.
I
So you
remember,
started with that.
I remember nung natapos na yung daan, meron ng activities doon sa taas, sa Lantad mismo. One media man asked me, why Lantad? Why did you do this for Lantad? It's a very small community compared to the entire province. And why dedicate resources para dito?
Dito sa
You know, I was taken aback with that
Yes, sir.
question, no? Now, ang sagot ko lang, sabi ko, Lantad symbolizes many things that
Yes, sir.
are very important to us.
Yes.
Number one, Lantad symbolizes the neglect that government has been guilty of. No? Sabi
Okay.
ko,
Because hindi nga sila
hindi
naabot.
hindi naasikaso, hindi umabot ang gobyerno doon.
Oo,
No?
kaya nagtayo sila ng parang
Correct.
sarili
Yung
nila.
hunger nila
Yes.
for services from the government.
That's right.
Doon na serve ng ng mga NPA. So akala nila the NPAs were better, no?
Right. So, nung dumating yung ipinagawa ninyo, nagkaroon ng access,
Ayun,
so
na-address
they
na.
realized that
Kaya
merong
sabi ko,
gobyerno.
Lantad symbolizes that, the neglect that government has been guilty of. Now, ayaw ko na i-blame ang gobyerno, but rather, I want that to be clearly understood para ma-rectify natin.
Yes.
No, na ma-realize din ng mga tao na ang gobyerno this time wants to correct that. No?
Yes. So, is it the reason why kayo ngayon talagang sobrang ibinibigay nyo yung suporta nyo sa ICLIP? Itong
Yes.
para sa former rebels.
Yes.
Kasi nagbalik ka na no?
Yes, and siyempre, alam natin na yung pagbalik nila is not enough.
That's right.
Dahil,
Kailangan,
siyempre, kailangan
mapastay
pa rin-
mo sila doon sa
Correct.
lugar. Okay.
Kailangan pa rin nila ang serbisyo.
That's
no?
right.
So,
So how does your kumbaga leadership do that?
ang daming may mga schooling. Essentially, ang purpose lang is to make them feel na this government cares for them. The beauty of that, Bell, is it's not as if na it's just the local government that
Oh, I
is
see. Yes.
reaching out to them, no?
Kayo nag-initiate but
Together
dala-dala
with
nyo
the
yung
national
sir.
agencies, no? Yan ang beauty na na-realize ko as we pursue our partnership with the national government
Yes.
and reach out to the people and serve them. Naobserbahan ko yung partnership.
Yes.
Ang nangyayari, it creates a new
Yes.
identity, and that is
right.
the identity of the government. No?
Correct. Yes,
And it's no longer just the local government or the
Yes.
national government, but one
Convergence of
Correct.
everybody in the
Correct,
government
correct.
sector.
And
Yes, sir.
which should be the case.
That's
Dahil
right.
after all, kami sa local, we are not a separate government.
It's true.
We are agents of the national government. We are delegates of the national government. We serve the people
Yes.
because of the
The
national
national
government.
government. So you bring actually
Correct.
yung mga plans ng national government, especially now that we have NTF-LCAC, right?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
yes.
National Task Force. This is
Yeah,
to end the
yung,
local communist armed group.
And kami naman dito sa local, we have our RTF, LCAC,
Yes.
no?
Yes, sir.
And
That's right. Kayo ang representative ng national.
I was in the last term, I was the chairman of the RPOC, the Regional Peace and Order Council. So kami ang together with the RDC,
Yes.
nag-converge kami and convened yung RTF-LCAC, Regional Task Force
Yes.
to end local communist armed conflict, no?
yeah.
And sa awa ng Diyos, maganda ang takbo ng RTF-LCAC sa Northern Mindanao.
Yes. And sir, kumusta yung kasi we're talking about partnership, Kayo po, kumusta yung partnership ninyo with the military and of course the other stakeholders in implementing po yung ICLIP?
I would say perfect. No,
Yes, sir,
perfect.
that's nice.
And actually, pa ito, even when I was governor,
Yes,
Bel,
sir.
you know, kasi, before I became governor of Misamis Oriental, I was congressman of
Yes,
the
sir.
1st district
That's right.
of Misamis Oriental. And as congressman, I thought my role was like a bridge
Yes.
between, on one hand, the national government, and on the other hand, my constituents.
Yes,
No?
that's
So my role was to connect them. So I had a monthly meeting with the mayors and vice mayors and ABC capital, ABC heads, and I would invite leaders from the national agencies. No? But then when I became governor, so I had to discern
Yes.
ano ba ang role ko. I cannot behave like congressman pa rin.
Yes, sir.
Dahil it's no
Mas
longer my
malawak
role.
na.
No?
Oo.
My role as local government executive is I will be managing the province.
Yes.
No? So sabi ko, no longer as a bridge. So sabi ko, I should be less dependent, less reliant on the national level, no? And more dependent, more reliant on our own selves, no? Kaya sabi ko sa aking mga kasama sa probinsya na ganun ang strategy natin. My first day in office, I announced that na ang ating strategy is less dependence, less reliance on the national level, and focus more on our own skills, on our own abilities, on our own resources, etc. Now, you know, yung strategy na yan, actually paid off dahil
Yes.
ang nahitabo, ang nangyari,
Yes.
hindi na kami dependent, so kayod na kami ng sariling and then develop yung partnership with the national government. Doon ko na-realize, doon ko nakita na ang national government also has deliverables. But ang national government is generally limited only up to the regional level.
Yes.
And then, ang local government, meron ding mga deliverables. The challenge, I thought, was how do you merge?
Merge them.
How do you converge both the national and the local levels so that ang deliverables nila are delivered to the people by both of them acting together, no? Working together.
That's true.
Kaya sa awa ng Diyos, it paid off, no?
Okay.
Doon ko nakita, Bel, na by partnering with the national level, you know, in law, meron yan yung dalawang partners, kunyari, before the partnership, there are two personalities. But when the partnership is formed, nag-i-emerge yung third personality. The
And
third
that is?
personality is the personality of the partnership.
Oh, I see. So from that partnership,
So,
meron
nakita ko ito ngayon by partnering well with the national agencies, may bagong personality na nag-emerge, yung personality ng entire government.
Yes, sir. Now, sir, one of the concerns, syempre, ng inyo pong pamamahala is yung mga kabataan, the youth.
Yes.
And how do you prevent them, sir, from being recruited by the leftists?
Yeah.
Yan, sir, that is a concern na, kasi lalo na ngayon,
Yeah.
sir, hindi ba, in schools, kayo as mayor, how do you protect your youth?
Edukasyon talaga, importante, no? Of course, ang ating agenda is Prime Hat. Yan ang acronym. P stands for Peace and Order and Poverty Alleviation. R stands for Resettlement and Revenue Generation. I for Infrastructure and Investments. M for Metropolization. And then E for Education and Environment. H for hospital and health services, A for agricultural productivity, and then T for tourism, traffic, and teamwork, no?
Okay.
Now, doon kasi
dami,
sa kabataan, hindi lang yung kahit doon sa early childhood care pa.
I see. So
Early
not just the
childhood
youth, talagang the children from their
Yes,
birth
yung
up
mga
to...
child development
sir.
centers,
Oh.
inano natin, in-improve natin
Yes, sir. So
yung
yun ang
child
parang,
development.
nakikita nyo ba yun paraan para ang mga bata talaga hindi maimbita man lang or hindi mahikayat ng...
And there will always be
Parang an opportunity for the left to, to invite
alam
them.
mo,
Oo.
Okay. Alam mo, ang ano ko kasi is,
Yes, sir.
when I was governor, I was invited in Surigao del Sur. And then, tinanong ako in the open forum, so, Gov, wala nang insurgent ngayon sa Misamis Oriental. I said, no, meron pa rin. And alam mo, ang insurgency will always arise if the government neglects the people.
Okay.
So yun talaga
that's it,
sa akin, no?
So-
We want insurgency to become irrelevant.
Yes, sir.
Let us serve the people well.
And that is what you're doing
Yes, and
right now.
pati doon sa mga bata. Why are we dahil hindi lang insurgency ang ano eh.
ang
ang
concern.
objective natin is to empower the people,
Yes,
no? Because by empowering them, they would be able to pursue their own destiny, their own careers, and so on, no? Without being dependent on the national, on the government, no? So yung mga bata pa, yung early childhood care,
Yes, sir.
alam natin na mga bata nasa age 3 to 5, yan ang
Development.
crucial eh.
Yes, that's true.
What they will be later on in life is influenced by largely
their
by
experience
correct. Oo.
dun sa stage na yun.
And then of course yung health services kailangan din. Now sa edukasyon kaya ang ginawa ko Bel yung in-address ko yung shortages ng schools. Nag-establish din ako ng bagong schools, elementary and high school. Dahil that is generally part of the reaching out to the people, no? So, doon sa kabundukan, ano yan eh, sinisiguro ko talaga na we are able to serve those people, especially those who need the government the most, no?
That's right.
Kahit nung congressman pa ako, I was very heavy sa education and health. And when I became governor, tinuloy ko pa rin yan yung mga focus areas na yan. At ngayon, tuloy pa rin. Dahil yun talagang importante, education and health.
Sir, we were told this is your third term or last term, no?
Oo.
And so, sir, yung lahat ng mga nagawa mo para sa mga mula po dito sa Cagayan de Oro, ano po, how would you ensure the continuity of what you've started, of what your initiatives, and lalo na, sir, yung mga pagtulong sa tatapos or kaya po ay pagsugpo ng insurhensya dito sa Cagayan de Oro, sir?
I cannot guarantee that.
Okay.
No, I cannot. No one can guarantee that.
So how do you feel that ganun ang
sagot,
situation?
ang sagot
Yes,
nasa
sir.
tao.
Oh, I see.
Dahil ang tao ang nagde-decide kung sino ang
Mamimili
leader
kung sino.
nila.
So they will have to choose someone
Yeah,
na
so
pwedeng...
kaya yan naman ang ano eh when I ran for governor, I still had one term sana sa Congress, but I decided to run for governor. Na sabi nga nila, bakit mo kami iwanan? Sabi ko, no, I will not, I'm not turning my back doon sa first district. Sabi ko nga, I'll be serving a much bigger area. But hindi naman sa tumalikod na ako, no? Dahil the things that I have done, hopefully, will become markers or parang grow
Yes.
para sa future leadership, no? So,
At
para
least to
bang
preparing-
hopefully the people para sa next leader sila would be expecting
Yes.
those same things, no?
Yes.
Although unfortunately it does not happen that way,
Yeah.
Bel, no? But I think I think, ano, no, ano ko man, alam mo, when when I became mayor, I had support from only less than 5 of the 80 barangay captains, no?
Okay.
And then I had an uncooperative or even an obstructive city council.
But-
so one can say na I did not have control of the barangays, I did not have control of the barangay council, no?
But how did you...
Sa awa ng Diyos, when in my first re-election, the people supported me even more,
Yeah,
no?
okay.
And then nung second re-election ko, mas matindi ang suporta. I think na kita din ng mga tao na yung serbisyo natin,
Yes. It's really
ang
the
kanilang
service.
kailangan. And,
Okay.
no matter how the political, the rivals would demolish me with the mga trolls and all that,
Yes.
the people even
Yes,
sila
sir.
na ang sumasagot.
That's true. Oh, sir, at may mga narinig nga kami na parang siguro whoever naman will succeed you, nakaset na yung bar so high that, at saka, sir, yung sa tungkol sa insurhensya, well, recently the president said the insurgency should end soon.
Yeah.
Order niya sa military. Kayo, sir, in the local government, how would you respond to that? How would you support that pronouncement by the president?
We are 101 supportive of that, no? But kaya nga sa amin is the only way of effectively stopping insurgency is bring the government closer and serve the people para they're happy with their government and yung tinatawag na inclusive.
Yes. They
No,
have, they have to feel na kasama atin itong government.
Meron pa rin kasing mga areas, undeniably,
Yes.
meron pa rin mga areas na grabe ang poverty.
That's true.
Meron pa rin mga areas na geographically are isolated. And I think it has been shown na yung insurgency is common in those areas. Kung sino yung geographically isolated and where poverty incidence is very high, yan yung likely candidate na merong insurgents, no? And dahil, yun nga, ang
sir.
basic premise niyan, hindi nakapag-reach out ang gobyerno.
gobyerno,
So,
okay.
we'll just have to realize that and hopefully address that in an effective way. Now, the President has embarked on many programs, lalo na itong build.
Yes.
And to us, sa Mindanao, Belle, itong program na build is very, very meaningful. Dahil kami sa Mindanao, we had been isolated from each other for far too long. Why? Because ang connectivity, no? Kaya I would even attribute that na isa sa mga reasons why magulo before dahil walang connectivity, so walang understanding,
Yes.
and walang peace. How can you have peace kung wala kang understanding? How can you have understanding kung walang connectivity?
Correct.
Sa akin lang mismo, I was born here, I grew up here, pero mas madalas ako sa Manila, Cebu, kaysa dito sa
And you
other
also
places
work
of
there, ba?
Mindanao. Why? Because we were isolated from each other. So, I have not gone beyond Butuan
Yes, sir.
until I became congressman in 98.
Oh,
And then I have
see.
not gone beyond Iligan until I became governor
So,
in
and this is
2000.
even sa Mindanao pa lang. What
Mindanao
more sa...
pa lang.
That's right, ano?
So, walang
Yes.
understanding.
So there has to be connectivity.
Oo,
That is really good, sir. Now, yung mga, kasi sir, marami kang sinusuportahan ng mga former rebels. We know how you support them and it is being recognized.
Sana hindi ma-red tag.
Definitely not, sir. Pero sir, anong
Understood in the right
That's
way.
right. Pero sir, how do you remind them? Paano mo sila sasabihan na kung ano dapat ang gagawin nila doon sa mga benefits, yung mga tulong na ibinibigay po sa kanila?
Sa akin naman, ang inaano ko lang sa kanila is to make them realize
Yes, sir.
that, because this is not Uka Moreno alone. This is the government of the Republic of the Philippines, working together
Yes.
with all its branches, all
Okay.
its levels, working together to serve the people.
That's right.
And hopefully, makita nila na life is a lot better if they join mainstream society.
Yes. I hope they will also, maybe you can also ask them to become partners for
Of
peace.
course,
syempre.
yeah.
Yes.
Kaya yung mga skills development programs, some education programs, yung alternative learning system and so on, no. The idea is they're able to catch up, no. Incidentally, the city has this technical vocational institute. No, we established this, and we're doing well, and we will be expanding this. And isama natin yung mga ating rebel returnees.
And sir, paano kayo masusuportahan naman ng inyong ng lahat, no, ng mga taga Cagayan de Oro sa inyong pong quest for peace, sa inyong pong mga proyekto para po sa lahat, para po sa kanila?
Yeah, tulong lang, and of course, maraming paraan na makatulong. Wag mangloko.
Yes, that's right, no, sir. Maging
And
matapat.
of course, follow the law.
Yes.
And of course, be proactive citizens and residents of our city, and getting involved in activities that are meant to address that societal divide.
That's right.
Sa atin pong mga kababayan all over the country, ito pong issue ng insurgency is very important to all of us. And it's not as if na porque you're living in a city, highly urbanized city, and walang insurgency na insurgency does not affect you, no? Hindi ho ganyan, no? Everybody is affected. We're all in the same boat together, no? And to the extent na merong ganong problema, the entire country is affected. How? Dahil siyempre yung gagastusin ng ating bansa to address that is people's money, so everybody shares in that, no? Kaya dapat tulungan tayong lahat, no? And doon sa ating mga kaibigan, we encourage them to help the government address the armed conflict dahil the success of one is the success of all, and the failure of one is the failure of all. Now, dito naman sa Mindanao, lalo na dito sa Mindanao, atong mga kaigsunan, you know, time was when we were somehow oblivious, no, of what was happening in other parts of Mindanao. We simply didn't care, and believing na malayo sa Tinaian, anything would happen doon sa Sulu, doon sa Tawi-Tawi, okay lang dahil malayo sa atin yan, no? But then, I hope everybody now realizes na if anything bad happens to any place in Mindanao, the impact of that is produced sa buong pulo ng Mindanao, everybody's affected. Look at travel advisories, no? Lahat apektado, sabihin ng mga travel advisory makers na may magulo ang Mindanao, no? They don't know exactly na hindi naman pala magulo in other parts of Mindanao, but of course, kung merong nangyayari in any part of Mindanao, damay lahat. Kaya apektado din tayo, no? Kaya yung nangyari sa Marawi, and this is also true sa pag-address sa insurgency. Kami sa Regional Peace and Order Council, sa Executive Committee, we adopted a strategy that can be described in 3 words. And this strategy is very important, not only sa Marawi issue, etc., but also sa insurgency. Number 1 is solidarity. Importante ang solidarity. We must begin to learn to live in peace and harmony. We may have various creeds and beliefs and philosophies, but lahat tayo kasama dito sa Mindanao. Kailangan we have to learn to live in peace and harmony. Pangalawa is security. Security for all. And not only must people be secure, they must also feel secure. Pangatlo is, and this is most important, this was suggested by Archbishop Tony Ledesma dito sa Archdiocese of Cagayan de Oro, who is a member of the Technical Working Group of the Executive Committee of the Regional Peace and Order Council. And that word is compassion. That word is compassion. Kaya, alam mo, may strengthen natin ang solidarity with compassion. Wow, Mindanao will be a much better and friendlier place to live in. And finally, we would get to see Mindanao becoming not just a land of promise, but the land of fulfillment. Hopefully, we will see that during our lifetime. Salamat kayo sa suporta sa Task Force Balik Loob, and everybody, salamat din sa suporta sa lahat.
Without, sir, we would like to thank you very much for
Salamat,
your time.
Belle.
Salamat, sir. Ha?
Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir, and thank you also for accommodating
Thank
us
you.
here. Mga katropa, yan po ang ating naging panayam kay Honorable Mayor ng Cagayan de Oro. Walang iba po kundi si Honorable Mayor Oscar Moreno. Magbabalik po kami, mga katropa.
Ito ang DWWD 1134 kHz. Balita, impormasyon at musika. AM at FM pinagsama. Ito ang Katropa Radio. Iba tayo.
Kayo ay nakatutok sa 1134 kHz. DWDD Katropa Radio. Iba tayo. Kami po ay kasapi ng KBP, kapisanan ng mga broadcaster ng Pilipinas.
Maganda yung naisipan ng presidente na at tinanggap niya kami na kahit ipangutang kayo ng bansa para lang sa amin, doon din namin nalaman man na mahal talaga niya ang Pilipino. Ang mensahe ko po sa presidente man na sana po hindi siya magsawang tumulong sa katulad namin. At ang mensahe ko rin sa taas ng dati kong mga kasama na sana po humba na kayo dahil dito tulungan kayo ng gobyerno at mahal kayo ng presidente. Hindi tulad ng nasa isipan ninyo na patayin kayo kung anong mangyari sa inyong pag sumuko kayo. Dito alagaan tayo, tinuruan tayo kung paano rumispeto sa kapwa Pilipino. Sana po humba na kayo. Salamat.
DWDD 1134 kHz Katropa Radio, iba tayo.
Okay, mga katropa, ngayon naman po ay ating makakapanayam matapos po ang ating butihing mayor ay ang atin naman pong ang City Administrator ng City of Gold Friendship ang Cagayan at narito po ngayon kasama natin siya. Walang iba kundi si Mr. Teddy Sabugaa Jr. Sir, magandang hapon.
Yeah, magandang
Opo,
hapon.
welcome po sa program. And sir, nais lang naming malaman, no? Kasi napaka-aktibo po ng suporta ng Cagayan de Oro sa former rebels. O yung mga former rebels dito, talagang nabibigyan ng serbisyo ng lokal na pamahalaan. Kayo po bilang city administrator, meron po rin ba kayong mga role kaugnay po dito sa bagay na ito para masiguro na matatanggap ng ating or kaya ay matatanggap nila and also mararamdaman nila yung serbisyo ng lokal na pamahalaan ng Cagayan de Oro?
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm also the concurrent social welfare officer.
Oh, I see.
So, last year, nag-retire na yung city administrator.
Yes, sir.
So, ako yung minalas.
Sir, silwerte naman yung mga beneficiary ng program.
Kaya,
Yes, sir.
itong engagement natin with the former rebels, naka-lodge ito sa opisina ng Social Welfare Office.
Okay.
So, kaya personally, nagsusupervise ako on the success of the program.
Okay. So, kumusta ngayon ang kalagayan ng programang ito, sir, dito sa Cagayan de Oro?
Well, so far, maganda naman ang natin. In fact, nasa enhanced level na tayo ng eclipse.
Yes.
And what we did now in Cagayan de Oro is tinitignan namin dito ano ba ang swak na approach para sa ating mga former rebel. Kasi yung sa mga ibang experience, dahil na-experience ko rin sa province in Miss O before when
Yes, sir.
Mayor Moreno was the governor. I'm also the provincial social welfare.
Oh, I
Mayroon na rin mga FRs na inahandle namin, no?
Yes,
Nabigyan namin ng mga live, etc. But may nakita kaming isang parang may gap.
Yes.
No?
That is-
Ang ginawa namin dito ngayon sa Cagayan, itong mga former rebel, papano natin, ano bang kulang na sa kanila? No? As a human. No? Bakit? Kasi kadalasan sa kanila, they were there because hindi nila alam kung anong patutunguhan ito. And secondly, they are victims of circumstances around the social, Pagkatapos na take advantage ito. No? At lalo na sa mga nasa bubundukin, walang masyadong pag-aralan ng ating mga
That's true.
katutubo, lalo na sa mga katutubo. So ngayon, naisip namin na before we talk about livelihood, let's develop him as a man and a woman. No? Yan muna ang unang trust na gusto namin, the first stage namin. Huwag muna natin pag-usipan ang livelihood niyan. Ang usapan natin is, do you know how to write? Hindi. Do you know how to kwenta? Hindi.
Okay.
Etc. Now, if you don't have this kind of life skills, papanuin mo yung pera. Kung mayroon ka namang pera. So
Pero
baka
hindi mo alam
maubos lang ng isang araw yun, no? Kung wala kang financial management o background, etc. So ang ginagawa namin, in-offer namin itong alternative learning system, but modified siya. Nag-innovate kami. Because we have this is a partnership between the, not only sa DepEd, but ang natin itong Xavier Education Department ng Xavier University. Because we have experience here dito, yung mga street kids namin doon sa Divisoria na sa daan. Ang ginawa namin, nagpartner kami with Xavier dahil nung una nagtuturo sila sa daan. So ang ginawa ko, bawal ang magturo sa daan because baka sabihin ng mga bata nga doon na lang tayo sa daan dahil mayroong nagtuturo, may nagpakain. So because of that policy, yung maestro galing sa Xavier, they embrace that program na magpartner kami, nag-night schooling na lang kami. So instead doon,
I see. So, merong formal
so
lokasyon.
they offer the room and we provide sa suporta,
Yung mga
financial, etc. So yung mga gamit nila.
Logistics, oo.
At saka yung ALS nila sa DepEd, may mga additional pa na mga modules nilalagay. Even cultural, may mga maraming mga kanas. Of course, spiritual, iba pang mga angles. So ang ginawa namin ngayon, nang nakita ko ito na maganda ang resulta, ito yung inadapt namin. Nandoon, kumuha kami ng mga volunteers, ng mga teachers, doon sa, pagkatapos sila ang nagtuturo. Kasi itong level ng mga FRs natin, mahirap, kailangan mo one-on-one eh. Kung gusto mo talagang, kailangan namin ng maraming mga volunteers. So ngayon, ang ginagawa namin, we started with this program. No? At nakita namin na when a month now na nag-i-engage na kami sa kanila through this, unang gusto nila is, pwede ba isama ang pamilya?
Oh, so ibig sabihin nandun yung
Oo,
hunger
so
nila.
automatically we said, yes, of course. So lahat ng pamilya nila na gusto nga mag-aral, we accommodate them. Kaya nang makita mo sila doon, marami sila dahil
That's right.
we really wanted. Now, ngayon, at least halfway na kami no, sa ginagawa namin. Ang target namin dito, pag matapos nila sa ALS,
Oo, paano ito magpapatuloy?
pupunta naman sila sa test the skills na.
Okay.
Training. Pero after that, kinausap ko si Colonel sa 65 IB, yung commanding officer
Colonel
nila.
Pajarito, yes.
Yeah, nagkita kami kahapon. I was in the 4th Infantry. Sabi ko, among our FR doon na tinuturuan natin, pag may mga advanced doon na mga bata na magagaling, we will adapt them as a para-teacher sa alternative learning. Kasi hindi mo pwede, lahat ng mga volunteers natin pupunta na doon sa mga barangay, no? It's not easy to do that. So, ang gagawin ko, sino yung, besides na mayroon silang technical doon, pero bubuo tayo ng isa pang grupo na maging para-teachers. So, ang gagawin natin, nang bumalik sila sa kanilang area, sila yung magpupumbinsi doon.
Okay.
We will organize teaching kuan doon, kahit may daycare, may ibang group na pagkatapos, susuportahan namin. So, I will put up mga parang cash for work para sa kanila, para mayroon naman silang pang operation.
Yes, sir.
Because nakita ko dito na through this na ma-develop nila yung ilang parang dignity nila ba na they can stand. Hindi na sila pwede na sino-sino lang magsabi pagkatapos they are through education they will learn how to distinguish what is right and what is wrong. No, yan ang gusto nating mangyari sa kanila dahil ayaw na natin na sila ma-disinform pa.
Okay. Sir, matagal niyo na rin siyempre hinahawakan ng ICLIP, even before pa po.
Yeah.
So may mga former rebels kayo na mga nakita. Meron na po ba kayong mga na-identify? Yung parang success stories. Yung mga naging matagumpay na ngayon, yung naging hindi man natin masasabing muunlad, pero nagbago po talaga ang buhay.
Ay, may mga naman
ano
dyan.
po yung mga nangyari na
sa kanila, nung una kasi is may binibigyan tayo ng mga livelihood, yung at saka yung iba, gumagawa sila ng tindahan. So ang ginagawa natin doon, instead of the cash, yung items ang binibigay para sigurado tayo na
Yes, that's right.
talagang may So that was in the province before. Hindi ko na lang masyado na monitor ang nangyari ngayon. No? Kaya dito sa amin, ang nakita ko is we focus muna kami sa self-development nila para ma-establish nila na yung nawala sa ilan na oportunidad before, nakuha nila ngayon. Now, what make us that idea to do that? There is a story. One of our barangay here in Tignapuluan, yung Sitio Manay, it takes a high school student to walk 10 kilometers para mag-aral doon sa sentro ng barangay Tignapuluan. Kasi nandoon yung high school now. Pabalik na naman another 10 kilometers. So, ang nangyari, walang masyadong mag-survive na bata because of course, pregnancy, etc. No? So, ang ginawa ni Mir Moreno, nagtayo siya ng high school doon sa Sitio Manay. So, I think it was mga 6 months ago, 5 months ago, nag-turn over kami ng additional classroom doon Para yung first year, mag-second year. Ano bang nangyari? May isang matanda na higaonon. Tuwang-tuwa. Sabi na, Sir, alam mo, natuwa kami dahil hindi na maglakad yung mga bata papunta sa Tignapuluan dahil nandito na yung paaralan. In fact, makita mo yung mga bata, yung mama, yung father and mother, na classmate na sila. So, tuwang-tuwa. Akala ko, that's the whole story.
Yes.
Pero nangilabot yung ano ko, when he said, alam mo, sir, if this school na tinayo ni Mayor Moreno, kung tinayo sana ito noon pa, nakapag-aral sana ako.
Sana hindi siya nakapasok.
Yeah. And I said, wow, I feel guilty to it. And government should be guilty to it. And we have to admit it in order to correct it.
Yes.
And that
you
is
are
why you are
correcting now.
doing it. The opportunity that was not given and deprived of these people, ibibigay natin. Kahit matanda na sila. Pag intisado ka lang, gusto ka makabasa, sige,
Pagdating sa
mag-aral ka.
edukasyon, walang edad.
Oo, walang. Kaya ngayon, yan ang una naming ginawang focus area ng intervention.
Sir, anong mapapayo niyo sa kanila? Sa former rebels, anong mensahe niyo sa kanila? Paano nila dapat gamitin yung mga benepisyo na ibibigay sa kanila o ibinigay sa kanila ng gobyerno? Siguro, pwede silang i-address. Ano po?
Oportunidad ninyo ito bilang mga former rebels, no? Dahil nang bumalik kayo, nandito yung napakalawak na programa ng gobyerno para sa inyo at para sa inyong pamilya. So, ang gagawin natin dito, let's work together, tutulungan namin kayo, saan man kayo, pagkatapos, this will serve as the radiation belt, no? Sa iba-iba nating mga katauhan pa natin, kung hindi pa sila nakapagbalik loob, na makikita natin na ang gobyerno ngayon sa Pangulong Duterte ay seryoso, no, in solving the social conflict. Yan ang pinaka-importante dito. After all, ako mismo makapagsabi, yung ideya ng communism, medyo malabo siya dahil bumagsak na yung Russia eh. So, saan ba papatunguhan nito? No? So, you have to think for the future. And the only way to do it is we have to work together. For the case of Cagayan de Oro, nandito si Mayor Moreno, nandito kami, nandito sila ni Alan with our partners natin na mga membro ng Armed Forces. Ang gusto namin pabati sa inyo na we are sincere. For as long as you are in our hands, we will protect you.
Okay. Sir, mga taga-CDO at saka sa lahat, ano po, na paano nila dapat suportahan ang FR?
Now, ito, after this engagement natin, ng mga trainings natin, mayroon yung tinatawag natin yung transition period para sa pagbalik nila doon sa kanilang community. And I hope that the community should open your heart. No? Dahil swerte kayo, dahil hindi kayo nabiktima. So, wag natin silang i-treated as ano ba. So, dapat sana, we have to embrace them. No? Nandito na sila, they will share the experience. Now, hindi natin gusto ang nangyari sa kanila. So, therefore, dapat tulungan natin sila na maibalik natin sila doon sa ating mga community para magbagong buhay.
Okay, sir, napakaganda ng mensahe niyan. Ano po, mga katropa, yan po ang ang pagbabahagi, no, ng City Administrator ng Cagayan de Oro. Walang iba po kung hindi si Mr. City Administrator Teddy Sabugaa Jr. Kami po, mga katropa, ay nagpapasalamat. Siyempre, sir, thank you very much sa ngalan po ng Task Force Balik Loob at mga katropa. Yan po ang ating edisyon ngayong hapon ng Palatuntunan. Magandang hapon po. Ako po si Bella sa atin. Hanggang sa muli.